on a divine mission to actually save the nation's youth.
No, he wasn't. He was not. He was not on a divine mission. He was not. This is another one. And they always tie it back to the crown, but never want to tell you that JFK was tied to the British aristocrats. All these people, I'm telling you, all of them protect the Kennedys. That's what it is. They all protect the Kennedys. But the Kennedys have had a stronghold in politics even way after JFK. That's all they had. I mean, they were raised to have this hold in politics and do whatever dirtiness they had to do. I mean, they were raised by Joe Kennedy. I think, okay, that Charlie Kirk was possibly related to the Kennedys. I do. Which is why RFK Jr. made his comment. Which is why no platform will ever let my videos be seen. Not YouTube, not Rumble, not X, not TikTok, nowhere. If I'm just some crazy person, then why can't that be put out there, huh? Because here's the thing. Now, because I've looked into his mother. Look, I looked into his family before he died. Like 4 months ago. Because I looked into his whole background. Because that's what I do with all of them. All of them that get big like that, that's what you have to do. It doesn't matter what side they're on. And you could never find anything about his parents. Again, his mother, though, Catherine Kirk Smith, worked at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange as a trader at the same time that deranged Jack Smith was there. In one report, it's that he was working there too, but they didn't. But their time dates of working there overlapped to a certain degree. But then one said no, he was there on other business. Just very strange. I know Smith is a common last name. It's also connected to the Kennedys, though. Stephen Smith, who was married to Jean Kennedy. And that goes back to JFK. He was like, a loyalist in the Kennedy. I mean, he was married. He was a brother-in-law. Yes, Stephen Smith. So then, trying to research again into Charlie Kirk's parents, because everybody is saying, oh, well, his parents were quietly at the memorial. But then I found that, well, no, his mother died in 2019. The official obituary or death notice for Charlie Kirk's mother, Catherine Kirk Smith, confirms she passed away in 2019. Then how could she have been at the memorial? See, they don't ever show any pictures of these people. And everybody has reported in mainstream media that his father did work on one of the Trump towers. Trump has never confirmed that. And when you go to look at the tower, like the architect people that were involved in Trump's architect, they're usually listed. You can't find Robert Kirk. And Trump's never confirmed it. I'm not saying we know nothing about this man. I've been saying this for months. Catherine lived in Illinois and was a mental health counselor after an early career in finance at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. While specific formal obituary links are limited in readily accessible public records, multiple reputable news sources referencing her death in 2019 appear in context to profiles about Charlie Kirk's family background. And her family goes back to Utah, Midval, Utah, like her parents. But it's crazy. It's crazy, okay? Like, I researched people before, and they're hiding it. And I think they're hiding it, and I'm just speculating. I think they're hiding it because the Smith connection would lead back to the Kennedy connection. That's the only reason you'd hide it. Otherwise, what is the problem? They don't want to show pictures, nothing. It appears there is confusion or conflicting reports about Catherine Kirk'S presence at Charlie Kirk's 2025 memorial. Reliable news sources and social media speculation mention Catherine. Charlie's mother was not publicly present at the large memorial service held at State Farm Stadium in Arizona. Her absence from the audience or public participation sparked debate and rumors online. But then other people report, no, they were there. Some people saw them. See, it's there when they start doing this, when the mainstream media, all the podcasters and the TikTok influencers want to push, oh, he was a wonderful man, and Charlie, God, it just gets on my nerves. It's like, you know nothing about him, nothing. Except that him and RFK Jr., as RFK Jr. said, they're like soulmates. They're spiritual brothers. Yeah, or are they cousins of some kind? Are they related? Because that's what I'm wondering more and more and more. Because all of these people that are bad people, I'm sorry, but they are. Because they're all trying to lie to the American people. It's not good to do that. All you influencers, all you podcasters, you had all this time to look into Charlie Kirk. None of you did it. I did it months ago, and it is so hidden about him. I've never come across somebody that his background is so hidden. Yet Glenn Beck knew him so well at 16. Yeah, again, what is Glenn Beck doing with these young teenage boys at these, he's mentoring them. Yes, seems very bizarre to me, all of it. All of these people, Steve Bannon, all of them. I think they are behind it. I do. I don't think it was a left-wing lunatic. I don't. This is so hidden. These people would go to these links to try to turn him into some, big spiritual martyr, and because it's all it is about taking away from Donald Trump. That's what it's about. And the Kennedys have been out for Donald Trump since day one. Come on, you never see the Kennedys do a whole lot except, run around like they're the royal family of America. But RFK Jr., man, he got way out there as soon as they knew who Trump was. They did. Because they knew that they were not royalty, and they've been given this royal family title, but they knew Trump truly went back to royalty. So a lot of jealousy, a lot of games, a lot of just an old war. And I think that Charlie Kirk there was a family connection. I cannot confirm that. Nobody can confirm anything. But before everybody wants to carry on about some kid that was running around on all these college camp, maybe the Trumps should come out and tell us who his parents are. Like, they could be a little bit more transparent, couldn't they? See, it makes me mad with all of them, because it's like, do any of you people that supposedly serve in office, like all of you elected people or the people that have been chosen to be in Trump's circle, or Trump himself, or any of the people, do any of you people think that we the people have a right to know these things? Because the Trumps could clear this up really quick. Who is his damn parents? If you want to be transparent, if you want people to trust you, then stop letting this game continue to be played. Because it is unfair, it is ungodly, and it is not transparent.